done that. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. Hey, y'all. It's Tuesday night. And, I was getting into my feelings, starting to feel alone. And of course, I pray to the Lord. But sometimes I'm like, let me come on here, see if anyone wants to keep me company or vice versa. We keep each other company. Do you remember last year when I got this coffee mug? If you've been watching me for a while, it's really cute. I think I got it for my birthday. Well, I'm making it into like a little cookie jar. It actually has chocolate covered pretzels. These pretzels are really good too. I'm gonna have me one more. I gotta dig in here. See? The white chocolate with the little sprinkles. Pretty good. I'm drinking horchata. It's an okay combo. I put it in my coffee mug. Who is there? Or is anybody there? Hello, hello. Howdy, partner. Hi. Elena Davis, hello. Hello, Baked Beans. Hello, Benjamin. Thank you for your compliment. Hello, Noodle. Isn't it? It's just funny how the YouTube names show up now. Strawberry milkshake, yes. For the most part, yes. Why do you want my number, Benjamin? Hey, Robert J. How's it going? Hello, Christy. Okay, we've got a 5-year-old here, even though I said there's no children allowed. All right. Oops. Robert J, thank you. What is today? Okay, it's Tuesday. Did anyone have tacos today? for Taco Tuesday. What did you have for dinner if you didn't have tacos? Thank you, Robert J. No tacos for Christy. I didn't either. I wanted to, and then when I just totally forgot about it. I totally forgot. Has anyone started decorating for Christmas, or do you decorate like for Thanksgiving, fall? Hey, Kelvin. I'm still decorating for Christmas. I I like to take my time because it's like every day I have a new idea. Oh, I let me add a bow here. Let me hang some decor here. And once I have it all done, I'll share. God is so good. Amen. God is good all of the time. Dave? Who's Dave Chappelle? I know who Cat Williams is. Thank you for the happy happy gift. I think I would go with Cat Williams. He's very smart. Forget says I'm not trying to sound weird. Why would that be weird? But thank you for your compliment. Hello, Ariel. Yeah, I'm not a Dave Chappelle fan, but I'm not a comedian fan at all. But I've listened to interviews that Cat Williams is a part of, and he's very smart. He, you can tell he read a lot of books. Ari. Oh goodness, y'all. That just made me remember there is someone that I used to follow, maybe on Instagram, or I don't know if I followed him. Oh, thank you for the flower. Bye, Forget. I don't know if I followed him or if he just showed up in my feeds because I liked his video, but he's a Mexican guy. And he always had like these positive things to say. And he would always end with ar, ar. So when I said Ari, it just made me think of him. Jesus is King. Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen. Oh, yeah. Y'all, I can't go through a second. I can't go through a minute, an hour, much less a whole day without Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm going to tell y'all just so I have something to talk about. I quit my full-time job last December. Something I had never done. Well, actually, I shouldn't say never, because I pray to God a lot on big decisions. And yes, I prayed to quit the full-time job and take time off. So it's almost been 1 year. But I actually went 2 months without a job, and then a part-time job came up, and it just like flowed perfectly. It just worked so well. I applied, interviewed, They offered me the position. I started all in a matter of 1 week, less than 1 week. And I am prudent, not prudent. I have been a good steward of my money. Because if you don't take care of what you do have, God will not give you more. So I have been a very good steward of my money. So I have savings. But I decided to get a part-time job to pay for the bills. I don't want to tap into my savings. My savings is for retirement because I'm an unmarried woman. I only have one child. I gotta do what's best for me while trusting in the Lord. Hey, Georgia, thank you. Kramer says John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Amen. That whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. We love him because he first loved us. Hey, Benjamin. So it's been stressing me out a little bit because I support my child. He's with me 24/7. I love him, and there's not enough time in the day. At the end of the day, I'm like, I wish I had more time with my son, even though I have him here 24/7. But there's a lot of expenses. He played football. He's a senior. So there's cap and gown. There's invitations, expenses coming up. Soon, I'm pretty sure I'll have like a party for him, a graduation party. He plays baseball, so there's baseball expenses, etc., etc. I really don't spend any money on me. But I make sure my son is taken care of. So, and then during the summer that just passed, it was expensive for the power bill because we were running the AC. It's Arizona, it gets hot. So that was expensive. So I think it's time for me to go back to a full-time job. So I started applying for jobs, but I said, God, I won't get disappointed if I don't get an interview. I won't get disappointed if I don't get the job. Like, let's say they did interview me, but I still didn't get the job because I trust him. I'm not going to lose my confidence. I've got to do my part. My part is applying for the job. My part is showing up for the interview. And the rest, I let God take care of it. Luke 8:16-10, he that is faithful over little, he shall be made ruler over much. God has your plan. Don't overwhelm yourself and follow his commands. Trust him. Amen, Kramer. So it's my lucky day. You're not married and you're single. That's really good. Love, keep him in sports. It'll pay off in the future. Astro project. Wow. Isaiah 30:21. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way. Walk in it." Andy. I don't think I've ever been on Frontier Airlines. I think I've only been on Southwest and American Airlines. Well, the reason I quit the full-time job is because originally when I first applied, the job was right here where I live. Then they relocated. It wasn't too far of a drive, but it was a drive. It took away from a good chunk of time, and if my son had an issue, I had travel and time to before I could get to him. I was trying to make it work over there, and then a lot of stuff happens, a lot of things that are just out of our control, and it's just up to us how we manage it. And I was like, Lord, I don't think I could do this anymore. But I was like, but I trust you that you will guide me and you will let me know. But another thing, where I used to work at, they have their retirement is 401k, and I'm not big on 401k. I would rather, because I live in Arizona, I would rather work for basically government to be in the Arizona State retirement system. And I already have years that I put into it when I was younger, so I want to keep contributing. I want to keep adding time. So that was my goal, is I would work for a company that has the Arizona retirement system. So I went to, I guess, the Arizona retirement system, and I found all the places, the businesses, companies that have the Arizona retirement system. It's a long list, y'all. A really long list. You should try an office job. Hey, Glance. With God on our side, we will win. Thank you for the floating heart, Sterling. Hello, Melon. Melon. It is. The Bible does tell us that as Christians, we will have hardships. I mean, if you look at the New Testament, Jesus Christ, he died for us, okay? But his disciples also, they weren't treated well for speaking about Jesus Christ, about the truth and the way to everlasting life. So we already know, as a Christian, that we already know life is going to be hard for us. But will you still follow Jesus Christ? I will go through anything to follow Jesus Christ. Psalm 85:8, I will listen to it. God, the Lord says he will speak peace to his people, to his saints, but let them not turn back to folly. Hello, 1095. So I applied to a job and I had an interview. This was a few months ago. I felt really good about it. I was like, oh, I got this. I got this. But it was not part of the Arizona retirement system. And guess what? That job was not for me. I did not have it. I was a little bit upset. But then I was like, you know what? God knows what's best for me, so we're going to keep it moving. Robert J. Proverbs, prepare thy work without, and make it fit for thyself in the field, and afterwards build thine house. Hey, Lady Sky, where you at now? Where you traveling? Hey, Jory. Hello, Y2R. So yeah, I applied to some more places. Well, then I felt like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be applying a few months ago. So I stopped applying to jobs. And then something happened a few weeks ago, and I was like, maybe that's a sign to start looking for a job. So I put in for jobs again. So on the weekend, I spend at least like 30 minutes to 1 hour looking for a job to apply to. So we'll see what happens. Tyrone, hello. Okay, lady is home, I think. Yeah, I was trying to do DoorDash on the side, but that is not. There's not a lot of money in that. Um, I don't know. I might get back into that now that the weather is nice. My someone I know does Sparks, which I think is delivering for Walmart, and they make good money. But I don't know. I might try that. But they want me to deliver my first delivery in a totally different city than where I live at. And then they're like, okay, after you make that delivery, you'll be able to pick any location. So I'll have to do some planning for that. Will Green? Will, yeah, I think that's what it says. And I'm kind of feeling Grinch-y, because I don't have the extra cash this year for gifts. Which should be more of a reason for me to go do some DoorDash to get some money. I don't know, the older I get, I don't know. Sometimes I think giving gifts is sometimes just overdone. I'm okay with just spending time with someone, having a good dinner, home cooked baked goods, listening to music, watching Christmas shows or whatever, and not worrying about gifts. I don't know. It's like now that my son is older, Christmas isn't fun anymore. I mean, I love celebrating Jesus Christ, but it used to be different when my son was younger. Yeah, that's what I've been doing the past few years, is getting gift cards. Because I don't know what people want. I don't know what they like. And usually what people like is expensive. Uh, yeah. I know my child is expensive by himself. He, he wants very expensive things. And it's like, I just need to wrap my mind around Christmas. The gift party, the gift giving part of it. Everything is expensive. Um, you know, there are some things that the price went up. There are some things that the price went down where I live at. All right, what are y'all doing on this Tuesday night? Okay, lady went to the grocery store yesterday, spent $105 on food. Really? You know, I only spend, I only buy $35 at a time. Because I do the Walmart grocery pickup, and $35 is a limit, or else you get charged like an extra fee. So I only do $35 at a time, and sometimes that'll last us for a week. Maybe I go twice a week to do that. I try to. We keep it simple here though when it comes to groceries. Lady is just chilling. I'm not doing nothing, says Robert. I was out on several things. Oh, yeah. So you had to do like a restock. Hey, Angie. I always make sure we have eggs, chicken, ground beef, rice, milk, cereal, and that's about it. And maybe a loaf of bread. Like, that's the. Oh, and potatoes. Those are like the things we have to have. There's really no. Every now and then I might get fruit. Every now and then I might get a few vegetables. But we keep it simple around here. Juan, thank you for the gift. I wish I could replay the gift because I missed seeing it pop up. Hey, Juicy. Robert's making friends with Angie. I've been enjoying making chicken thighs in the air fryer using the Dollar Tree Texas seasoning. I've been enjoying that with like a side of green beans or something for lunch. Oh, thank you for the party hat. 2 more empty apartments. Oh, so now you have 5. Okay, so we filled one last month, filled one this Monday. I'm hoping the person will come through Friday to fill another one in. So then we'll have 4. But someone did say they're moving out at the end of the month, so there's going to be 5. And I'm trying to get my next applicant. I have 2 applicants that are very close to getting approved, but the apartments aren't quite ready. Yeah. It's been very interesting having all these empty apartments and trying to get them filled. There's just a lot of paperwork, a lot of questions, which I understand. I can appreciate why the process is like that, but oh my, it's a lot. 3 of the apartments have been empty since June, May, July. Oh no. Okay, so the oldest apartment we have vacant right now became vacant September 30th. So about 6 weeks. It's been vacant right now. And then the other apartment, because two vacated on the same day, September 30th. And then my other, so one apartment we're hoping to rent it out Friday. The other one, the owners or the management, I don't think the company I work for is the owner. They're the management. But I don't know. I'm so confused on that. They said they had it in their budget to replace 2 floorings this year. So one person that vacated had carpet. So I was like, this will be perfect because they want to change it out with those planks, like the vinyl plank. So I'm waiting on that approval. And y'all, it needs to get approved because maintenance, he did not cover the floor when he painted because we both are assuming it will get replaced. I wanted to tell my supervisor, you have no choice. We've got to replace this flooring because there's paint everywhere. 5 empty apartments since May, 4 since June. Lady, do you keep up with all that? I wonder if the tenants keep up with who's vacant. Is that the bombastic that used to be here? Nope. The answer is no. But I am 3 prayers away from reading my 31 prayers for my future husband. 33 prayers, yeah, left to read it. Hopefully, the Lord is going to say, she did this journey, this series, and yes, she's ready. She's ready for her husband. Robert J. is proud of me. Oh, thank you. I'm not knocking on wood. I'm praying to my Heavenly Father. I have not heard that saying in so long, Juicy. How have you been, Boombastic? Yeah. Everything happens when you least expect it. If you think about it. But I'm still in my college classes. I have 2 more weeks left. Isn't it crazy how time just goes by? I feel like it was just last week that I started my first class. And what else is going on? Football season is over for my son. Very sad. It was so sad on his last game. So yeah, I'll keep y'all updated on the jobs. This is my thing. Don't give up. God won't grant you something until he knows it's perfectly right for you. But you can't give up. You got to keep going. You got to have a positive attitude about it. Because your joy, it will shine. It will shine in an interview. Your love for Jesus Christ will shine, if that makes sense. I'm glad you're doing good. Wait, what? How many miles? I don't even know if anyone can drive that many miles in a day, Bombastic. Well, that sounds like a 16-hour drive. Because I did drive 1,000 miles in one day. Robert says Galatians 6:9, and let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Hello, Jacob. What else? What else has happened in the past few months? I decided not to change out the carpet yet in my upstairs. So I went ahead and decorated. My child, his bedroom would basically have to be relocated while carpet would get replaced. And he's like, Mom, can we just please wait until... He wants to wait until after after he graduates from school and finishes high school. My day was lovely. Absolutely lovely. I was going to walk to work. I have a really good reason why I didn't, but I'm not going to tell y'all. I was thinking about, do I want to share that or not? So I ended up driving, and I was like very productive at work. I'm working ahead when I can because I'm busy trying to get applicants in to bring in their information. I'm busy trying to make sure that maintenance is on track with cleaning, not cleaning, getting the apartments ready. So I order all the supplies that he needs. Right now the color of carpet kind of is a little bit darker than the wall. I want dark brown, kind of like kind of like this darkest brown in here, so that if something falls, you won't see the stain, so the stain won't be so obvious. I couldn't find another brown. Maybe even like this brown. I want a dark color. And better quality. Because this is a new home that I'm living in. And y'all, everything is so, like, the lowest quality in here. I was so excited. I was like, oh, I'm getting my first brand new home. And then as I got familiar with my home, I'm like, everything is so cheap in here. But you know what? I'm still grateful to the Lord. I'm grateful. Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait on the Lord, he shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Hello, the one. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? Boombastic says today she went to the doctor's appointment and got 4 shots in her back by her spine, so I cannot drive. And my driver did not go for me, so I had to walk all the way home. What? Oh my. But it wasn't that many miles, was it really? Or did you mean to put like 10 miles? Or put how many steps? Oh my goodness. You didn't have money for the bus? Is that what you were trying to say? Oh, that's sorry. That's sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. For 2 hours. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm trying to think. A 2-hour walk for me would be, and you're probably going slow, right? Because you're probably just taking your time. Oh, well, I'm glad you made it home. So I can't really, if some of you have been here before, I may not recognize your name because YouTube started changing how they show, like, your name is very unique now, where before you could be Robert, and then there could be another Robert that comes in, and another Robert. Oh, thank you, Juan. But now your name is very unique, but I don't know what that was before, if that makes sense. I'm looking, I'm looking. Hey, Big John, thank you for your compliment. Oh, good for you, Bombastic. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all anyways. I am a big woman. We could say fat. um, and so when I wear my pants, um, and maybe skinny people have this problem too. I don't know. I only am speaking from my point of view. uh, okay, Bombastic says I had to fast, so I had not eaten. I was weak. Ooh, God gave you pecans. Oh, nice. So I don't know if skinny people have this problem, but my parents, I get they get worn in between my thighs, and so I was wearing my jeans yesterday, and when I had gone to the restroom, I started to see holes coming in through my pants. I was like, oh Lord, I still got to go to a few more places. Please don't let these. They was like really thin, barely there. I was like, Lord, please let these pants last the rest of the the rest of the day. And you know what? So when I'm walking to work, that's a lot of steps. So I'm probably wearing my jeans even faster. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, no, maybe I shouldn't be walking to work anymore. And if I do, maybe I need to put on like some workout pants. You know, like the leggings or something. Or sweats even. I don't know. Just something different, and then change once I get to the office. Because the days that I do walk, I would get to the office pretty early. So I would have a chance to change. So I need to lose weight, y'all. Because I cleaned out my closet, and I remembered because I found stuff that I bought jeans in a size smaller because they were probably on sale and they were in the fit and brand and everything that I like. So I need to lose weight so I can fit into that smaller jean because these jeans that I'm in right now, they're going to need to go in the trash. They won't even make it to the donation bin. They've got to go in the trash soon. But yeah. That's what I'm thinking. And when I go for a walk here at home, just, you know, go for an exercise active kind of walk, I don't wear jeans. I wear my active wear kind of pants. So, I don't know. Either way, I need to buy new. I need new jeans, and I probably need new spandex type pants too. It's that time. My that's the only time I buy clothes is once they get holes. Then it's like, okay, now it's time because I'm very frugal. I don't go out and buy all kinds of clothes. I'm not trying to be in fashion. I'm not trying to be on trend. Nothing like that. Hello, Ezekiel. No, did I say that right? Ezekiel. Ezekiel. Yeah, so I was like, I think I'm gonna have to drive. Even though I really wanted to walk because when I walk to work, I get so many steps in. Yeah, that would be good. I don't think I would say I ever run. I go for a jog. uh Sometimes, I just feel so good and so energized that I'll go for a jog and then I'll walk and then I'll jog and I'll walk. But not on my walk to work. On my way home, sometimes I'm jogging home because I'm like, I just want to get home. I can't wait. And then I'm like, I don't even care what I look like. I am jogging. You know what, Bombastic? If I had really good connection, I mean, we can try it. But my connection isn't that great on my cell phone. Anytime I take y'all on the road, the connection goes bad. And by the way, I have a horchata in my coffee mug here. It is so good. Mm-hmm. We'll see what the scale says tomorrow. Actually, I'm trying to lose weight. Even if I just lose 0.1 pounds, I'm happy. I will be happy. Yeah, because my cousin is getting married this weekend, and I bought 2 outfits so I could figure out what I want to wear. I'm going to wear a dress or a long skirt. I bought those 2 options, a long skirt or a dress. And I need to decide what I want to wear. So they arrived yesterday. And I was trying to find a date, but I don't think it's happening. It's definitely not happening because that would be awkward if I did find a date today and then take them to my family gathering. No, it's not happening, y'all. My date is going to be my son. I have to check my weight every day. I might not weigh myself on the weekend, but Monday through Friday morning, I definitely weigh myself. A bustier? Is that what you're saying? Trying to write? You think I would, Robert? Too bad. It would be even better if I had long boots. And if you've been watching and you watched all my stuff, you'll know that my boots went out of business. They were so old they just started cracking because they weren't real leather. And I haven't replaced them yet because I was like, oh, that with either outfit that I want to wear, a long boot underneath would be so cool. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. A boosty. The fireman Vanessa asked him. The fireman? Uh. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all because I don't think anyone that really knows me watches this. So, if you remember, I told y'all the very first football game my son had, there was someone, a man, he like spotted me in the crowd and he just like kept looking at me, had eye contact with me. And then when I got towards him, he stayed put, but I was walking that way to go talk to my son. So he stopped me and he's like, "Your son's really good out there." I was like, and then I knew he had a son playing football too. So I was like, "Yeah, I didn't know you had a big boy." Well, I was going a little bit crazy over him, all right? Oh, you watched that movie. Okay, let me finish the story and then I'll talk about the fireman. And so then I researched this man. I'm like, I found out he was married. So that's completely, not an option. I won't even try. I will not. If someone is married, if someone is engaged, if someone has a girlfriend, I don't have any. I can snap off the interest like that. Well, he's the baseball coach. That's what I wasn't telling y'all. The guy that was talking to me at the football game, he is my son's baseball coach. So I do feel a little bit awkward because I went through a moment, of having an interest in him, but now I know he's married. And so today my son called me and he was at baseball practice and he wanted Gatorade, he wanted water. I'm like, "Are you kidding me? You can't wait to get home." I thought they have water there, but I guess they have to bring their own. And so the baseball coach was there. But yeah, the fireman, I got the scoop on him because I think I had seen him Friday. I did see the fireman and he gave me a hug and it was nice. It was nice to get a hug. Um, so I went last night. I went to my brother's house to watch Dallas Cowboys because they played last night. And so I asked my brother. I was like, "So, how old is so and so the fireman?" And he's like, "Well, he's a little bit younger than you are." I was like, "Okay," but he gave me the scoop without me even asking. So that fireman is off limits. He was apparently okay. There was a little bit of hope. He was married, but now he's not. But he left his wife for someone else, for another lady. So I don't think I want that kind of man either. Anyways. Mohan, hello. Yes, the Dallas Cowboys did win. What do you have?
Look, it might be hoodie time.
It is cold.
A little bit.
It's hoodie time. Now, I'm still too hot to be wearing sweaters and stuff myself. But I got a lot of, what would you say, son? I've got a lot of, I'm trying to think, insulation. That's what I want to say. I have a lot of insulation, so I don't need a sweater. think I know which store guy you're talking about. Well, look at that. He's trying to be more assertive. uh, no, I'm back on the dating app. And this time around, there's a lot. I took a few months off. I took a few months off the dating app and I'm back on. And there's a lot of options. Actually, let me just say this. I'm I'm giving a heart to someone even if they're not my type. Oh my goodness. Lovely Lizzie. I've not seen you in so long. This is this is a fun night. I haven't seen Boombastic in a while and I haven't seen Lovely Lizzie. I miss you too, Lizzie. How are you? How is life? How is that going? Well, there is a guy on the dating app that's about 5 miles away from me. He's about 5 miles away, and he calls himself a farmer. He looks really good in a cowboy hat. So we are chatting. I don't know where it's gonna go. And there's a few others. Bombastic says on her birthday, you met a man named Wolf. You got a gift? Oh my goodness, how fun. Yes, my birthday is coming up next month. Oh Lord, another year, and I'm still single. I don't even want to think about it. Last year, I was celebrating my birthday all December. I'm not going to do that this year. I don't even think I want to celebrate my birthday at all. At all. But I'm glad you had fun on your birthday. I put a lot of music on my dating profile from like from the days that I used to actually go out before I had my child. I put some my country music that I liked, Mexican music that I liked to dance to, English music, and I'm like somebody's got to vibe with me. Someone has to know because my profile speaks about God. um, then they'll see my music selection. Somebody has to be out there for me. Oh goodness. It kind of sounds like it's sprinkling. We're supposed to have rain. No, there's no rain. James, you talking about the guy that wanted someone from America? Like he was very straightforward. I think that's his name. Or no. Who is James? Oh, Robert is here. Robert J. No, Robert J says I don't want to speak for him, but I'm going to say what he's put in the comments. He's single. And he doesn't want to go on dating apps. Batty, hello. I think I've seen you in here before. Oh, you know what else has changed in the past few months? My younger brother got married. How? Okay, my dad, who is 80 years old, he's about to be 80. He's got a girlfriend that he says he's not getting married to. My brother, who just got out of prison, got married. And I'm still single. What? I don't understand. I don't understand. My older brother also. He's in his relationship and I'm single. Mhm. I'm happy for my brother. I wish him well. He lives he lives like 5 hours away from here. Oh, my brother's got it going on, but apparently I don't. Oh my goodness. My dad and my brothers. Yep. I'm trying to think if there's been any other opportunity. Cause y'all I be looking. Okay, Casanova. You can't look at it that way. It's not your time to be in a relationship until you run into the right one. Thank you for that reminder, Casanova. Um, you're right. It's not time. It's not time. Y'all, I have some news to share, but I need to wait. I need to wait to tell y'all. The feeling sucks, but you know everybody has their time. It does. You see influencers with their partners. Yeah, Robert J is single. This should be the this should be the singles club. Okay, if you were when I was younger, I used to love to read books, but I used to enjoy this. I used to enjoy reading the Babysitters Club. I think that's what it was called. They had all kinds of books. This is a singles club. Bombastic just wants a friend. You know what? Sometimes I don't want to say settle, but yeah, I would be happy with just a friend that could go to the movies with me, could go shopping. Not necessarily shopping, but go to the movies with me. We go exploring because I've told y'all, as a woman, I'm afraid to go to places by myself. You're pretty brave, bombastic, to go to the places you go to. Well, at least what I've seen before. Because there's a lot of things I want to do. There's a lot of places I want to go, but I wouldn't feel safe by myself. And sometimes I would want to go at nighttime. But yeah, that's what's holding me back. Let's celebrate being single. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, Pumbaa with the pink hand. Casanova says, usually that's how the best relationship starts, by just being simple, and being a friend enables blooming and blossoms to something else. That's what Robert J. says. It's better to start as a friendship. Oh, you are scared. um, if I have to do something that I wouldn't normally do by myself, I do it. Yes, and I pray and pray. I don't remember when it was, y'all, but I know I did a short that one time that I went walking 2 in the morning and it turned into 3 in the morning by myself. I was praying. I was praying the whole time, and everything was fine. No, everything turned out okay. But sometimes I wonder, what if I wasn't praying? Well, no, I don't wonder. I have to just trust that because I was praying, I was protected. Robert says relationships begin with friendships. You don't care if people hear you on the live stream. Oh, amen, Casanova. He says, you're covered. My coworker, he took his wife to a lake, and I think it was so funny because I think he watches most of like my morning Bible time, but he doesn't comment. He's like, I'm listening, but I don't comment because he's driving. So he says he just listens. And he said the first thing he said when he got to the lake, he's like, my boss would she would enjoy doing Bible time here. I was like, oh no, he didn't say that. So y'all, one of these days, I mean, that's a place I would love to go to, but not by myself because it's a good drive. And then when I'm there, I don't want to be by myself because I've watched too many shows, reality, that show bad things happening at the lake in the dark. Or you know what I mean? With people who are by themselves. uh, Thank you, Robert. I'm glad you're here. Casanova says, well, it was good hearing and seeing you in good spirits once again. I'll drop by and say a quick hello, like always on that note. Oh, have a good night, Casanova. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Um, I think about all kinds of things run through my mind. It would, right, to be at the lake instead of having that picture. Do I have that picture here? Instead of having the pretend picture, wouldn't it be cool to have the real thing? Yep. Yep, Robert, if you're going to be in a relationship, make sure you have God in the center, the real thing. You know what is interesting? This time around on the dating app, a lot of men have in their profile, they're speaking about God in their profile. I didn't see that the last time I was there. So I was happy to see that. Oh my goodness, I forgot. I made plans for Thursday and I almost forgot about it because now I have two things I got to do after work on Thursday. And I cannot forget. Let me write it down because when I write things down, I remember them. Maybe I'll bring you guys and go live that day where I'm going to. Yeah, it's my friend's birthday and she wants to go to a casino. And so I told her I would join her as soon as I get off of work. Yes, I do like seeing that people are sharing their faith, their beliefs on there. There's also a lot of it's there's a lot of profiles that are very political. It's just different times. Very different than it was like 7 years ago when I went on the dating apps. Very different times. But doesn't that like look so calm and nice? I mean, it looks nice, but I don't know what would it really be like in person. I would probably have the scary feeling. Yes, it is nice to talk. It is very nice to talk about the Bible. Especially in my morning live streams. Some mornings I wish I didn't have to go to work because sometimes the conversation is so good when we are in the Word. Yeah, the lake. Ouch. I just pinched my skin. Hold on. I'm going to turn that off because it gets kind of weird. It's like twinkly lights or something. You know what? Even though sometimes my life seems so chaotic, I go to bed and I'm just like so thankful. I have peace in my heart. I have a good night's sleep. And I'm like, thank you, Lord. Thank you for the day. The good, the bad, the happy, the sad, all of it. I'm grateful to have experienced it. Yes, I do like writing in my... Oh, the newest challenge, I'm telling Boombastic because she used to go to my 31 prayers for my future husband. The newest challenge, which I haven't even done it myself, but it said spend 31 minutes praying for your future husband, praying for your future marriage. I was like, oh my. I've never prayed that long for anything. It's quite a challenge. You don't want to celebrate if you get to live another year. Mm. I have a feeling that my whole life is going to change in about as soon as my son graduates from high school, y'all, and he turns 18. My whole life is going to change. I don't know if I will want to celebrate anything. Yeah, he has plans of moving out of state. Uh, it's gonna take me a while to adapt. To adapt once he leaves. It's just gonna be totally different. Yeah, that would be a good experience, right? I was trying to think, have I ever prayed that long for anything? I think I've prayed 15 minutes at the most for one thing in the past. Oh, okay. So you've already started the process. I mean, okay, before I had my son, like before he was ever planned and before I was even in the relationship with his father, I used to decorate my home for Christmas. And I had a home, it was just me by myself. And I used to do those things, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. I'll be fine with my son doing his own thing, but I don't know. It's just different. It's very different now. And I'm hoping that financially my life gets better because, well, also that the housing market, that the prices go down because I can afford this place, but it's just too big. And I think having a big house is going to make me even more lonely, make me feel more alone when my son decides to leave. So I would want to downsize, not because I can't afford this, it's because I would need something smaller. Mm, I don't even want to think about my son's father. I don't want to say that too loud. Everything happened the way it was supposed to. God knows what happened. Yeah, I'm very thankful that everything happened the way it did. And I would rather be alone than be with someone who doesn't respect me, doesn't treat me right, doesn't love God the way that I do. That's the number one reason. I just would rather be alone and worship God by myself. Oh, hey, Miracle, thank you for the floating heart. Howdy, howdy. And the another one. What does that mean, double minded? I don't know what that means. My day was good. Uh, I have some good news that I'm holding in, y'all, but I need a little bit of time to pass and then I'll let y'all know. Oh, double minded means lukewarm. Okay, I was thinking about this. I think as a Christian person, who none of us are perfect, right? The only perfect person was Jesus Christ. That whether we're all lukewarm because we're not perfect. That's what I'm thinking. Because if I wasn't lukewarm, then I would be perfect. Back, back, forth and forth. We might have the intention of doing good, but sometime throughout the day, it's like you do something bad knowing it's wrong, but you still do it. So I think we're all lukewarm. What do you think about that thought, Robert J? Miracle? I'm on here, y'all, because I was watching a Christmas movie that, you know, I'm happy when I'm watching it, and then, like, towards the end, I get sad all the time, no matter what the ending is like. And then I'm like, why did I do that to myself? So I came on here to chat with y'all. Double-minded means wavering in mind. Bossick says being double-minded means being indecisive and wavering between two conflicting beliefs, desires, or loyalties, a state of being led to instability and inconsistency in one's thoughts and actions. A double-minded man, unstable in all his ways. I'm unstable. I know that. At least once a day I'm unstable. Yep. Because, you know, my day will be going perfect. Well, not perfect, but, you know, it'll be going great. And then all of a sudden something happens. And I'm like, why? Why does this have to happen to me? Or why did this happen? So, yeah. At least once a day, I would say I am unstable. I am double-minded. I wish I could say I wasn't, but I am. Mm-hmm. Or sometimes I'll do good. Like, I know, for the most part, I think I know what my faults are. I know where I fall short. I know what I'm weak in. And I'll do good for a while. But then I stop. I stop being good in that one area. And then another area will be strong and it'll be going really good. And then I fall short there. Then something else I'm doing real. I just struggle with balancing. That's what I've noticed. I struggle with balancing everything. And I'll be really good in one thing, but then I'm not doing enough in another. And I'm like, Lord, I think the Lord knows I'm doing my best. And he's probably thinking, Vanessa, you can do better, but I'm not there. Robert says we sometimes get unstable. That's why we're working a work in progress. But we have to trust God while we're being worked on in the process. Yeah. And Bombastic says me as an individual. I'm trying to remember something that happened. What was it? No, that wasn't it. I don't know. I was trying to think of an example. Hmm. Okay, so one thing I feel like I'm doing a good job about is that now that I'm part time, I don't go get a pedicure anymore. I don't know if this is a good example. I did get one in the summer because I did have some extra cash. So I went. And I'm going to go treat myself tomorrow, y'all. Only because I'm going to my cousin's wedding and I might want to wear an open toe shoe. And my feet look bad. My feet look really bad. So it's going to be like the pedicure that goes all the way through December. It's for my birthday, it's for Christmas. But I've been true to myself knowing that I had to cut on expenses to do this part-time living. Robert says that's okay, Vanessa. It's okay to be human and be vulnerable. Okay, I don't know if you've heard of Brene Brown. She's an author, and she did a TED Talk. I don't know if is TED Talk still a thing. I really don't subscribe to TED Talk. But she did a TED Talk and she became like really known after that. And she interviewed a lot of people. And she found out that everybody wanted connection. And she also found out the way to have connection is to be vulnerable. So when I started my YouTube channel 5 years ago, I knew that I needed to be open. I needed to be vulnerable to have you viewers connect with me. Hello user 005. So, yeah, I know that's the secret to a connection, the key to a connection. Because when you pretend like everything is fine and perfect and rainbows and whatever else the saying, however the saying goes, that's not normal. So how are you going to connect with someone if you portray that life is just perfect? I don't think you would. I don't think you could. I don't know. Beauty time. It's okay to admit that you're broken and that you're hiding behind the mask. I'm not broken, Robert. I'm not perfect, but I'm not broken. Okay, Bombastic says there's no way. Oh, you see my fly swatter? I had to use it today. Welcome to my live stream, Steve. There was a lot of flies in here today. Bombastic says it works when both people are open with each other. Yeah, very true. Because, um, y'all, I tell you guys all the time. I give you guys real examples. The last relationship I was in, I don't know how it lasted 5 years because my boyfriend, he did not open up to me. He was very secretive. It was very frustrating. Um, I don't even know how we lasted 5 years. I do not know. Yuna. Okay. Hello, Yuna. I think the reason it lasted is because we were kind of a long distance relationship. um, we didn't live together. It was a long distance relationship, so maybe that's why it lasted as long as it did. Oh my goodness, Bombastic, really? I told y'all one of my secrets on a live stream, but after it ended, I made it private. I was feeling like sharing one of my secrets, y'all. It doesn't make me sick though, the secret that I have. Because the people in my real life know about it. I'm just not ready to share with you all. Isn't that weird? Some things I share with you all, but I don't share with my real people. Some things my real people know and y'all don't know. You can't share your secret with just anyone. uh, I have a secret. Yeah, I do have a secret. It's weird. I did tell my Bible study girls that I used to be in, I did tell them about it. It's just something I don't like talking about. Maybe it's not so much a secret, I just don't like talking about it. You don't have to share your secret, Vanessa, if you don't want to. Yeah, this is a secret that one day I want to write a book about it. I think it is book worthy. I've just got to take the time. Well, at the same time, I need to have permission from other people because it's just not my secret. There's other people involved. Nah, it's not a weird secret, and it's probably very common, but for me, it was a total shock. A total shock in my life. Bombastic says I had not kicked back at the store for a long time, and here I am. Does anybody have a secret that you have not told anyone? Or do you have a secret that only a few know? Yes, it's on my bucket list to write a book. One day. I have unscented because they're cheaper. Unscented bags because it's cheaper. Boombastic has a secret. I mean, of course, it's not a secret with God. He knows. He knows everything. He knows my heart. He knows what's on my mind. He knows my spirit, my soul. But I'm using my discernment on when I want to share things. Neither, Carter, because those are too expensive. I use my grocery bags. Unless I have like a large gathering, then I get a regular trash can and put a real trash bag in there. Which I share that with you all on my cleaning videos. I'm going to have a new cleaning video coming out tomorrow. It's going to be short but good. Bubasic has a big secret that she's only shared with the handful. um, yeah. And for a long time, my brother who just got out of prison was my secret as well. Another secret. I didn't want to tell anybody. I did not want to talk about it. It's so weird. Even though it wasn't me, I just was not comfortable saying I had a brother in prison. It just kind of made me feel ashamed. I don't know why. But thank the Lord he's out, and hopefully he'll figure things out. Thank you for your comments, Robert J. Grazie, grazie, gracias. You know, if you know Spanish, you kind of know a lot of other languages. I was listening to, I don't even know what language it was. It was this lady on Love is Blind. And I was like, okay, I kind of understand what they're saying. Did you guys hear that? Nobody's at my door. No one's at my door, but there goes my doorbell. Oh, it's installing an update. That is so scary when that happens. It's not cool. It rings whenever it does like an update because it's my Ring doorbell. Or when my internet that like disconnects, sometimes it does that. Like when it's reconnecting. the first the first few times that happened, I was scared. Not yet. Not yet, Miracle. I have not shared my news yet. I think I'm going to share this Monday. This Monday morning. Well, the Monday that's coming up, I'm going to share it. Uh, yeah, because I connected my Ring doorbell to my traditional doorbell. I don't know how I did it that way, but I did. So my traditional doorbell still rings. All right, Miracle will be there. Welcome to my live stream 4468. Oh, in case you did not catch the beginning, last year I got this coffee mug. Really cute. But I'm using it like a miniature cookie jar. Well, right now I have chocolate covered pretzels, but I could put like miniature cookies in here and it'll fit a good amount. Yeah, I decided I'm going to use it as a cookie jar this year. Let's put that over there. I'm sorry I don't remember you 4468, but yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh goodness. What time is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Oh, I have an interesting question. What kind of phone do y'all use? For instance, I've got an Apple phone. What kind do you have? Thank you, Robert. Because I don't remember how old this is. Let's see. I think this is 4 years old. And you have an iPhone 15. And the sound is getting, like, slowly getting bad. Okay, so she has a Motorola. I'm trying to figure out what I want to go to. I might stay with an iPhone. I don't know. How you doing, Lively Cuts? An Android. Yeah, so the phone that I use to record on and do all that, it's an iPhone, but it's an older one. I don't know what it is. Then this one I have is a 13. Whoa. But I'm thinking it's almost time for a phone. You got crazies to deal with? I'm going to wish you well, Lively Cuts. Okay. I probably know the answer, but I'm going to ask this anyways. Lively Cuts, I think you said you live in a community that has a lot of Muslims. Maybe I'm wrong, but do Muslims go into the bar? Oh, Somalians. Do they go into the bar a lot? Because you're a bartender, right? They're the Uber drivers. Oh no. Y'all, when I went to Ohio years ago, my plane landed pretty late at night, and I had to get into a car for them to take me to my hotel. I'm pretty sure they were from another country. I was like, "Oh Lord, please, please keep me safe." I was like, "What did I get myself into?" Because I went over there for work purposes. Hello, Lion. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't remember you. But also the names have changed too. I'm not perfect, Lion. But I do practice discernment. And I do trust the Lord. I would rather be safe than sorry. Lively says anyone would be skeptical being in an Uber. Yeah. Yeah, I was by myself. So I was like, oh Lord. I was being, not that I knew where we were going because I never had been to Ohio, but I was paying attention to all the signs that we were passing, making sure. Maybe I did do my own navigation to make sure we were on the right track. But yeah, that was something else. um, I do have plans for this weekend. I actually have a lot of plans. Actually, I have a lot of plans coming up. And with the holidays, I plan to do something at least, let's say at least every other day. I want to make this holiday season extra special because I don't know where my son will be. I don't know where I'll be next holiday. I don't know where my son will be next holiday. So I want to make it extra special. And of course, I will do a short or video or something to share with y'all what I do. Oh, how nice. Well, so I get Thanksgiving off. I asked to have the Friday after Thanksgiving off, but that has not been approved. I'm going to guess they're not going to give me the day off. So I'm going to have to stay close by. But that will be fun, lively. Oh, that'll be so nice. Yeah, Thanksgiving is creeping up on me, and I usually make pies for Thanksgiving. I don't even know what I'm going to make. I think my son wants a whole Thanksgiving meal, so I'll probably do that next weekend. Not on actual Thanksgiving, but like Saturday, or I'll start Friday after work cooking. So I need to go to the store. And I was looking at my grocery ad. I believe it starts tomorrow. I need to go to the store and do my shopping. I'm going to find the smallest ham I can find, the smallest turkey. Of course, whatever's left over, we can put in the freezer. It'll be simple. Hello, GK. You know what? Let me make my list right now so I don't forget anything. It's going to be a simple meal for my son and I. I'm going to do it real fast here. Oh, so what is your favorite Thanksgiving food, y'all? I don't know if my son likes stuffing, but I'm going to make a little bit of stuffing. All right. I made my list. Now I got to go match it up to the food grocery store flyer and see what is on sale. And make sure I clip my coupons. Oh yeah, you said you were gonna make green bean casserole. And then you like turkey and dessert. Robert, you like everything? All the foods? I really enjoy, I have to have turkey, ham, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes with gravy, a little bit of stuffing. The older I get, the less stuffing I go for. And whatever vegetable is served with, whether it's green beans or corn. And I stopped eating the bread, like the biscuits or bread, buns, whatever you want to call it. I stopped eating those for a few years now. Getting old is not cool. You would think, since I cut out breads and stuff, that I would lose weight, but I'm just maintaining, y'all. But yeah, that would be my perfect plate. I know, I cannot believe it either. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know what? So my cousin's getting married Saturday, and I bought 2 outfits because I wasn't sure what I'm going with. But whatever outfit I don't wear to my cousin's wedding, I've got my Thanksgiving outfit. And which reminds me, I wanted to order my son some jeans before I forget. I don't know why you want to see me do the shuffle, Robert. I don't know why. Oh, I have to go find them all over again. Okay, I think this is the one that my son likes. Robert removed his comment. At my cousin's wedding, huh? Yeah, I want to order these pants so that they'll get here by Saturday. This is it. This is the pair he likes. No, I don't know the name of the band. Pardon me, would you like to dance? I like that song too. It reminds me of you and me. That is one of my favorite songs. Oh, I like you too. And to tell you the truth, it wasn't my chair after all. I'm pretty sure I'm going to hear that song at the wedding. I don't even know if I'll stay for the dance, y'all. I got to see how the vibe is. I got to see how I'm feeling. Okay, let's do that. Do y'all know what song I was what I was singing? I'm sorry, I'm trying to order these pants for my child. Hopefully we can get it on time. Okay. I'm going to save $6. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to go ahead and end. I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. It was so good seeing Boombastic again. It was so good seeing Lovely Lizzie. I know they're probably gone. It was so good seeing the rest of you. Peace be with you. Know that Jesus Christ loves you the most. And I hope to see y'all next time. Ciao.